It's now 1 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to make this video, but here I am making this video. I have been working really hard for the past 3 months to do a reset on my life because for the last 38 years, I've ran into the same cycle, and I refuse to keep falling in the same mental cycles and the same financial cycles and challenges that I have been dealing with over and over and over again. And over the last 24 hours, I just got really, really annoyed and really, really frustrated and really embarrassed. Like, just a combination of all the things, especially around my finances. And I had to do some digging. I really had to figure out, what is this relationship with money? Am I really this bad with money? Or is there a fundamental problem that I'm not addressing? And it turns out, after doing some deep digging and some journaling and some Googling and all of that, um, I came to some really good conclusions, and I took a lot of notes on it. And a lot of this buckles down to a capacity issue and an unstable issue with income. And for years, I've been surviving on income that's unpredictable. And that's been throwing all of my systems off, all of them. And I currently work 3 jobs. Three. Um, for one of them, I work about 29 ish hours per week. The other 2 jobs are part time jobs. So that's how I'm able to make it all work. But as I've been thinking through all of this, I realize I need something that is going to be consistent no matter what. Doesn't mean I'm wiping away all my other jobs, because I love what I do. I really do. Um, I just have to add on something that is consistent. And I've been reading, like, I've been reading and I've been studying, and I've been trying to figure out, like, okay, how can I strategize to making the right path for myself through this? Because I could do all the reading in the world, I could do all the journaling in the world, but I'm still going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to be dealing with financial trauma. I'm going to be dealing with huge setbacks, chronic instability, all kinds of stuff. So I have to take action, hence this video. I tried reading extra books, and that's when the frustration kicked in. And I got to the point in the book where, budget, save, and I just slammed the book. I'm like, I can't. And then I was watching some YouTube videos, and they were talking about, I saved up 50K, and with that 50K, I did XYZ. I'm like, and I got frustrated. And I wrote down some things. I wrote down that we need, or I need to create a finance book, because current finance books always skips the messiness of not having money. And I want to stop at that point, because you notice a lot of these financial books, they go right into, what do you do if you have money? And there's a huge issue here. A lot of people, when they're writing about finances, they go from, I know you're working a job and you're getting consistent income. This is what you do with that consistent income, which is great. That is perfect. What I'm looking for is what happens when you are in a heap of mess and you are not stable. Income is inconsistent. Income is not stable. You have financial trauma. You're carrying your own trauma and your parents' trauma. You're constantly fighting for safety. You're constantly fighting for stability. And you don't have the capacity to take on more. I need the book from that to stable. And I realize if I don't find the book, I need to be the book. I need to do trial and error to figure out what's going to work. Which brings us to this video. I want to solidify how to navigate this chaos when it comes up. I want to document how to handle really large debt. Really large. I'm talking 5 figures of debt. Owing the IRS. Owing, credit card debt and all of that stuff. Dealing with evictions. Having kids. Moving from one place to another. Getting repossessed. How do we navigate all of that and keep pushing? How do we shift from our systems reacting to events and things that are on fire? How do we shift it from reacting to recovering? How do you do it when you're negative $300 on Cash App? When you're negative $50 on Chime? When you're waiting for your next invoice to come in so you can pay rent? I didn't want to do this video because it is very transparent. And this is not a woe is me, donate to my charity type of video. That's not what this is. This is I'm sick and tired. We're going to do something different. We're going to test this out. We're going to document. We're going to deal with different variables. We're going to shift. We're going to pivot. This is a game plan. That's what this is. At 1 o'clock in the morning in 2026. So stay tuned.